standards, right? The guy who makes all this money. He's super handsome. He has manipulation to get women, different things, right? He checks off all these checklists for the world, right? That looks good, right? But inside, he is he doesn't have it together. God doesn't use that because we know from I'll flip to the verse after. It's in Samuel, but it's when God was addressing David, right? We know that God doesn't look at man's stature, but he looks at the heart, right? And the heart has to be humble, and the only way you're humble is to not boast, right? Pride and humility can't exist together because when it's pride, which is dangerous because that was even Satan's sin, you believe it's all you and it's all about you and it's only for you and it becomes a limited thing. It only helps one person. When it's in love and humility, from this love and humility, which Jesus had, because it says even finding it not robbery to consider himself equal with God, which means he was God. He made himself less to the point that he died on the cross for us, right? So when you have love, when you have humility, when you know that it was God and it wasn't you, you're able to motivate others and let them know, hey, it doesn't look like it's you right now. Like it just doesn't, right? But it is you. It may not look like it by the world standards, but you can be the person to walk in this calling, right? And they're like, how? Well, it's not what you can do, it's him. But he's going to use you, right? So, oh, it's God? Yes, it's God. It was God for me, and I'm here, and you may be here by the word standards, but give it to God. God can make you even here, right? So it was God, and that's what keeps me here. Because as soon as I think it's me, then I start getting in my ways, and eventually I'll be here with you. If you want to stay down here, you'll be here as well. But it's all God. So when God lifts us and we give it to God, when God can trust us to be able to give it to him, right? Because he did it. When he can trust us to be able to give it to him, that's when he'll take us from here to here because this person watching will know, oh, that was God. And they'll be able to come here too. And then when they're both here, right, they'll see the people here as here. It'll be leveled. Nobody would think they're better than anybody, right? Because even if you twist this to this angle, oh, look, it's the same angle. So they'll just know that, hey, God can use the lowly things for lower purposes if he wants, like the clay, right? And then he can use this person in this position because he knows he can trust them. So the thing is, when you walk in humility and God's love, you know that, and you know that was him. That pride doesn't sneak in. That destruction doesn't come in. That selfishness, because the opposite of love, right, is destruction and pride. So God uses the lowly things because they won't get prideful when they get here. And he uses the lowly things so those that aren't paying attention or, oh, I expect this or that, it shakes you. You don't know what to expect, right? It gets your attention. So you're like, whoa, this guy made it. There's no way. He said it was God. It had to be belief, right? So if we have intricate minds because we were made in his image, best believe he